Today, I opened my eyes to see my hospital room filled with people. Luna is there, as she always is for me. Her friends, April, Michaela, Tasha, and even Ronnie is here. Zeus is here with half the security and staff from the bar. Dee is here too. I don't know how they snuck all these people in here. I'm sure this is way more people than they allow to visit at once. Seeing them all here brings a tear to my eye. Luna leads the charge and directs everyone to touch me. I just need all of you to lay hands on Song while we pray for her speedy recovery. I know that she is so grateful for your presence here right now, and I just want you to believe with all of your hearts that she will be healed. As they pray over me, Luna holds my hand again and joins me in our world. Hey, baby, how are you doing in here? In our world, I'm a chatterbox. Baby, thank you so much for gathering these people for me. I miss you so much. I can't wait to get better so that I can marry you and spend the rest of my life with you. She smiles and says, I know, baby. But first, I need you to heal. So let's focus on taking this energy our friends and loved ones are offering you. She's right. I need to heal. I begin to absorb the loving energy from my friends as fast as I can. Luna then harnesses and directs that energy toward my internal organs. It's working. I can feel my health improving drastically at an impossibly fast rate. At the end of our little prayer circle, I start gagging, and Ronnie runs out to grab a doctor. Once in the room, the doctor begins extubation and tells me to breathe, which it now appears that I can do on my own. You guys are going to have to leave, the doctor exclaims. I try to speak and manage to mouth a thank you to them as they depart the hospital. I truly am so humbled by their acts of kindness. Zeus is the last to leave, but before she goes, she says, Hey, bro, I'm so glad to see you getting better. You won't ever have to worry about any more issues with that person either. I took care of it. I already knew she would take matters into her own hands, but I literally couldn't stop her. And knowing her, no one was. I know what she was capable of, and I knew it was already too late. A year later, I was almost fully healed. The doctors called me their miracle patient. I had decided I wasn't going to waste any more time, as I had already started planning to marry Luna. Zeus had often come by the house we bought shortly after receiving the proceeds from the movie my production company released. After everything that happened, Heavens became even more famous and renowned, and the movie we shot there went viral, selling out all the copies we produced and creating such a demand for more, we were actually able to buy out of our rent and purchase a home. I also put some aside for savings and to fund our wedding expenses. Song, I'm proud of you. You healed up real good. You bought a home. And you're about to marry the love of your life. You also made me the very wealthy, very famous owner of the greatest LGBTQ friendly nightclub in the East Coast. Yeah, bro. Life is good. Zeus lights a blunt as we stand in my garage. Zeus, I gotta ask you, bro. What did you do to Britt? Zeus looked at me with a straight face. Bro, if I tell you, you can't tell anyone shit. I sighed. I know, bro. I won't. Now that I've asked, I really feel like maybe I shouldn't have. Let's just say that I lit her ass up. No face, no case, no DNA, no evidence. Zeus said very scarily, ashing her blunt. I knew I shouldn't have asked. Bro, you could have let the cops handle that, man. I say, a little disappointed. Son, you almost died, bro. She probably would have got off eventually. I wasn't taking that chance. I already owe you my life, bro. You remember all them years ago? I turned my back on Darius or Desiree or whatever his or her name was. You had that little song sense, tell you something was wrong, and you tackled him. Yeah, but I didn't mean to kill him. I interrupt her, quietly yelling so Luna wouldn't hear. Bro, you did what had to be done. It was them or me. Carlos covered for us a lot back in the day. And you haven't been the same since. I get it. You want to live the straight arrow life now, have your wife and kids. I'm glad I still have my bro too. Just don't judge me for making my own choices. Don't snitch on me either. Zeus said sternly towards me. Look, Zeus, you have to live with that. I just hope it doesn't make you spiral. We stare at each other for a minute in silence, and then she leaves.